Let's move on now to Kansas City, where the Chiefs have fired head coach Romeo Crennel after just in 19 games. It took over 3 games a year ago for Todd Haley, but over those 19 games, Crennel went to 4-15. They were second to last in win-loss record at that point. Dead last in points per game, just over 13. And dead last in turnover differential, minus 24. So it's tough to win football games when you can't hold on to the football. And a lot of people thought this team was going to be a lot better this year because they were getting back some key players who they lost to injury after the 2011 season. Albert Breer is live for us with the Chiefs in Kansas City. Scott Pioli safe for now, though.
Well, for now, Fran, but this is a lot different than a lot of the other positions that teams are in across the NFL. For a lot of teams, this is the end of the evaluation process of the football operation in 2012. For Clark Hunt and the Chiefs, this is the beginning of the evaluation of the football operation. Hunt told me just a few hours ago that firing Crennel is just the first piece of what he hopes is a full evaluation of what's gone wrong in the football operation. He said that over the next 2 to 3 weeks, he's going to run the head coach search. Scott Pioli won't necessarily be a part of that. And then after that 2 to 3 week search, he's going to make a final determination on Scott Pioli's future. Now, I asked him if he could see Pioli being a part of righting the ship. He said, I don't want to rule that out. But he also didn't rule out the possibility that if the right coach wants to bring in his own personnel man, that he'd be amenable to that. So all options are open. Clark Hunt also told me that he's restructuring the way this organization works. They're going to go to more of a Steeler model, have the head coach and the GM both have direct lines to the owner. In the past, and I'm talking about the last 30 or 40 years, Fran, the Chiefs have operated in a model where the head coach reports directly to the GM or the president, and then the GM or president is the only one with a line to the owner. That's going back to the 1970s with Jack Stedman, Carl Peterson, in the 80s and 90s and early parts of the 2000s, and Scott Pioli. So this is really a sea change where both people, the head coach and the GM, will have a direct line to the owner. The reason Clark Hunt's doing that, what he told me, is because he thinks it's going to open the door for the best candidate for the job to come in. He wants to create an environment where head coaching candidates want to be here. And he thinks one way to do that is to give the head coaching candidates that direct line to the owner if they are to be hired.
Romeo Crennel